In this video we will see how we can use the useState hook as a props in React type with TypeScript. So here I have just installed the React with our TypeScript templates. We have a data structure like this, array of object. Here we have ID and the item name and the price. So at first let's declare our useState here. Here will be our items and our set items. useState from React, and it should be imported from React. Okay, and now we will create two components, and we will use our variable and our set function as a props in their two components. So let's create the components first. Inside the components folder, it will be our set component, and another one is our item component. Okay, now let's declare our component here. Call these two components from our app.tsx. So here set component, and it will be imported from our component file, and another one is our item component. This is set component, and this is item component. So let's go to our UI to check. Okay, here this is our set component, and here our item component. So let's declare our item type first here. So I'm going to comment out that first, and now our type of our data type will be here. In our data structure we will have we can have multiple objects. For example, I can go to copy paste it with the different name: pen, pencil, price, etc. So here we will have each object with same property. So let's declare the object here with ID, and our ID will be a number, and then our item name, it will be string since it is name, and the last one is our price, and it is also a number. Okay, so since we are using our TypeScript, so when we will call our useState hook from React, then we must have to define here which object or which data this useState can access. Define our types here in this curly bracket, and at the initial state it will be our empty array, since our main data should be inside an array. So, and this useState will be data type but we can see that this data type is only a single object, but our main data type will come like an array of object. So here we will define our array and we will declare it that as our data type object. Okay, now let's pass our items to our item component. And pass our set item to the set item components. Now we can see that our TypeScript has already suggested that we cannot pass this prop since we have not declared the type in our component. So let's declare our the type in our component first. In set component we will use our here I am going to copy this data to our set component because I am going to fetch this data or set this data from this component to our variable. Okay, and here will be our type, and the type is our set props type. And here we will accept a set function as a props, and it will be our type will be react dot displace react dot set state action, and again our data type. Okay, here will be our data type, and the data type is our this data type, so we must need to export it from here. Export it from here, and we will use our data type here. So okay, now import this. It is coming from our app.tsx, so it is already imported here, and we are using this. It is saying now let's here we will receive our props as a set function, and this set function will be our props type as our set props type, and the function we are sending from our component, we will send this props name as set function. Okay, so now that we don't have any error with our set component, and we have only one error with our items, so now let's create a props type in our item component. Here our type will be item props type. Let's make it in capital, and now here our data will be the same as this data because we are sending our all items through here, our array as a data type. So let's import it, and here our all data will be data type array of object and import this from app. Okay, now and destructure our props here. Oops, sorry, it should be our data type and our data. Okay, and we will send our items through this data. Or item. Oops, we have an error. Sorry, here our data type will be this props type, data props types. Okay, now they are satisfied. So now let's use our variable now. So at first, if I want to console log my all data from here in our item components, log our item components and go to our UI to check our console. So we will see that we have an array with len 0 empty array. So now set our data from this set component. Now call the use effect hook from React, and here we will set our state as our sample data. Okay, and here are sample data dot len. And now let's check our UI if this data will be call our set function from here as a props, and this set item will set our data to our state, and this item will be go through our this all data, and we can console log this data from our components. So let's check it here, and we can see that already we have got this two data from our item.component. Thank you.